Hi, I'm Jo from Jo's Paradise of Colour. Today I am going to show you something that is a lot more trickier. Some of you have asked me to show you from start to finish on how I do my coil spun, and then adding texture bits to it and auto wraps, and also adding some bows. So I'm going to show you how to do all of that in one yarn tonight. This here is recycled Sari Silks. It's been hanged up, so what I want to do, and these are going to be my bows, is unhank it like so. It's so pretty. I want to untie it, but I'm not going to because that's going to take forever, so I'm going to cut it at the tied bit. And take that bit off. Alright, for the core thread I am going to be using some Merino. It's about a 4-ply. Texture is acrylic. For the auto wrap I'm going to be using a Merino silk. For the actual fibre fill, I made some Art Batts in leftover fibre bits that I have at the end of each spin. Added some viscose, some sparkle, and some silk to it. So they are the colours that I'm trying to match. And just unravel that and put it on your lap. I might separate a little bit. I will also be adding some purple mixed coloured recycled Sari Silk. Now this stuff is extremely fine and is very short. It breaks very easy, so it will be interesting how that spins up. And then my little ribbon bits. They're the colours I've chosen. Alright. Let's get into it. First things first. You want to pull this through, have it at the back. Put this to about halfway. I have set it up so I am using the pedal. Sorry. Put your foot down, turn it on. That way it will only spin if you have your foot on the pedal. Alright. I need to make sure my tension won't pull it too fast. I want to tie that onto that leader. And spin it into a single for the first. That's not spinning as fast as I want it. It's got to be fast enough to make a single without it falling apart. To about there. That way you have the length at the end to seal it. Got to add your core in first. Add it to the center of your fibre. And wrap that around. This is the tricky part to start adding your core in. Now spin that fibre around your core so it's fastened. Then you can add your leader the same way right next to your core. Not your leader, sorry, your auto wrap. Add your auto wrap in. Okay. The auto wrap has to go over the top, and your core has to go to the side. This now is going to core onto your core thread, and you're going to turn that down a bit. You only want it to spin as fast as you can core. And then this, you want it to go down to here. So you lift it. If that doesn't work properly, just unravel. Because this all here is going to be your chuck away. So it's alright. Because this is where you want to keep. Why is it going back up there? Alright. So this is going to wrap up and then it's going to go nicely. So that is spinning way too fast. This should be down here. Alright, now it's at the right speed. Going to be a few things going on here, so only follow to what you think you can achieve. Now this is the slow part. Trying to hold on to the core. Alright. I want to add this one. So what I want to do is put that along there, the inside of that. And core over the top of it for a bit. And then I'm going to pull that up and core over the top of this so it's stuck on the top like so. Then I will have my auto wrap up here and my texture. This is with the Sari Silk. I want to cover that uneven stuff. Bring it back down. That will be a really big bubble. I've got my auto wrap. Alright. I am going to change over to my Art Batt. I put it on the inside. To reconnect it. I feel like I'm losing that thread there. You want the pretty on the outside so when it does spin in, you get all the sparkle and silks and the stuff showing. Alright. starting to, I think I lost that. And then I want to move it up again. I'm going to add another bow. Like so. Just tie it on. Watching your auto wrap now. See how it's starting to tie these up. You pull them out. You can direct it if you wish. You want to pull them out so they're free. And continue. Alright. I want some more texture. So you want to get your textured bit and put it up. And you want to go over the top of it so it's fastened in. Let it freely wrap, just like your auto wrap. Hi, this is part 2 of how to spin super coil yarn with multiple techniques added. We have just made the single core spun yarn first, adding an auto wrap, this blue, with a free style textured auto wrap as well, willy-nilly, and some Sari Silk Ribbon for bows. I have taken it off, balled it up, ready to be super coiled. And to super coil, I have chosen a Merino 2-ply thread in a moss green forest colour. You want it to be as pulling as you can coil it. If it pulls too fast or too hard, it's too, your tension's turned up too much. The first part always looks the worst. And then it starts to get quite nicely coiled, about 10 centimeters from the top. Once you get the hang of it, and the correct grip, you can turn it up. The key is to not be able to see your fly coring the thread. Here is a bow. And just feed it on. There's another one. This is the Sari Silk. I'm going to wrap it a couple times at the base, go down, and then back up, back down. I'm going to tie a knot there. That way, when I let it go, it will keep the coil at the end. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one.